preferred Dry Lake the most, but it was the oldest one at that time in the state of California. Then after they took it down, then Lake Mountain became the oldest. And after being on Collins from 70 to the middle of 92, July 15th, they put me on Lake Mountain. They were going to discontinue using Lake Mountain and just use it for a temporary thunderstorm. I was getting overheated on Collins. It was too low and it was pretty hot there. And I wanted to go to Lake Mountain, and I asked them if I could, and they let me. And discovered also that actually they should never have used that as a temporary lookout, because it saw something of every district on the forest. Very little of Yukonom district, but that's something that you need lookouts. I'm of the old school where you need lookouts. When I started in '59, there were 22 fully manned lookouts on the Klamath National Forest and the state. And last year, I think there were 6 fully manned lookouts. And they had 4 extra buildings in those days, one of them in the marbles and things. But they've taken them all down. They took Dry Lake down, the building down and everything. Last year we had 6 with 4 extra buildings. We still had a few extra buildings for quick substitutions, you know. You can't do away with the lookouts. You need them, you know. They talk about cameras and airplanes and helicopters, and none of those are there at night. You can't fly at night. Well, they can now. They're allowed to under extreme circumstances, but it's changed quite a bit.